has it all. Whether you want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen standard on Blazer or extra peace of mind with Chevy Safety Assist, take your pick. The choice is yours. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, presented by Great Southern Bank. Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters. Member FDIC. We go to Warsaw High School, and we welcome in Warsaw Softball coach Megan Deleski. And Coach, appreciate your time today.
Thank you for having us.
Well, the Lady Wildcats right now are 11-1 on the season. Tell us about the season up to this point.
We've had a good season up to this point so far. Our only loss was our very first game of the season. We started this season in Harrison, Arkansas, and we lost to Cabot, Arkansas. Cabot, I'm not sure what it is. They're 6A, and they are quality. But from that point on, we have been trending up. We're having a pretty good season so far. The bats have finally come alive, and I think that our future is looking pretty good to me.
As you look at last year, a team that was 21-7 and a district champion from last year, what did you have to replace, due to graduation, and who are some of the ladies that are stepping into some of those roles?
Last year we lost 3 seniors. We replaced our left fielder. So far, we have a couple freshmen who are competing for that spot, so we don't really have anything for sure set because we have a lot of young players who are stepping up and playing good. So it's been pretty competitive during practice, during games. We lost a senior third baseman who so far that role has been filled by a freshman, Maddie Ryman. We've also had some freshmen competing for other infield spots, first base, but the young players are doing a good job filling those roles.
As you look at your district there with Buffalo, Conway, El Dorado Springs, Fair Grove, that team, a Fair Grove team that wasn't in your district last year, they were a sectional, I believe, opponent a year ago. Do you get to see those teams that are within your district during the year? Do you play them at all?
So we are actually the team that moved districts. So we went south instead of north this year. So we are in there with a couple of our what I would call spring rivals, Skyline, Fair Grove, El Dorado Springs. They're also in our conference. We have already played Fair Grove this season in the Buffalo tournament. And that kind of felt like a rematch for us because that's who we lost to last year in quarterfinals. We play Skyline tonight, who's also in our district, and that's always a big rivalry for us.
Coach, you've got a couple of before we get to them, tell us a little bit about your background. Where did you go to school and college, and how long have you been at Warsaw?
So I'm a Warsaw alumni. I graduated from Warsaw. The other head coach, Kelly Ironman, we graduated together and we played together. Our senior year, we actually won state. So we've kind of come back, and that is our goal. We want to give that to somebody else. I had the absolute best high school softball experience here in Warsaw, and I want to give that to somebody else. We both Kelly and I graduated and played college softball at Park University, all 4 years.
Outstanding. Well, now I know why you're there. Yep. So you've got 2 young ladies beside you there with Tana and Briley. Tell us a little bit about these young ladies. Neither one of them are seniors.
No, they are not. Tana is a sophomore this season right here next to me. She mostly catches for us. If you ask her what her position is, she would not say catcher. She's an infielder. But to fill the role that we need her, she's catching for us this season. Briley Brewster here on the end is a junior, and she is a pitcher, but also a hitter. Not a pitcher only. She can hit. Same with Tana here.
Well, we'll start with the junior. Briley, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Well, tell us a little bit about your background. How long have you been playing, and how long has it been at that pitcher, not pitcher only, but just at that pitching role defensively?
I've been playing ever since I was about 8 years old. I started playing on a comp team just locally and just kind of took off from there. I played with a team called Torque that we had for like 4 years until I was 12. And then we kind of shifted on and moved on to a team in the city. And I play for the BC Clippers now. So just have been playing ever since I was little. And it's actually got me committed. So I'm going to the University of Omaha. So that's really exciting.
Nice. So what led to that decision going to Omaha?
I just really loved it there. I mean, I went on a visit and I just felt at home. I think the coaches were great, and I just love what they're doing with their program. So
Very nice. So as you come into this season, your junior year, you come in, you look at that schedule where there are games that you kind of make mental check marks by. Hey, I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to this game. Maybe it's a rivalry game, and it may have been that Fair Grove game that you played earlier this year. But were there games that you really enjoy and look forward to?
yeah, we were for sure ready to play Fair Grove. We wanted to get that win after last year, and we're really looking forward to playing Skyline tonight and hopefully getting the win and really beating them because that's one of our biggest rivalries. And Buffalo is also another one. They're pretty good, so it felt good to beat them too. So
As you prepare, for tonight, what are you doing throughout the day to get kind of mentally and physically prepared for a game?
throughout the day, I just kind of make sure I'm prepared for tonight. I think about the lineup ahead and what I need to do myself to be ready to pitch mentally. And I have a little it shocks my arm. It loosens my muscles, so get my arm loose for tonight and just so that I'm ready to go.
Any superstitions? Anything you have to do every day or before every game?
Yeah, I always wear my Jesus bracelets, and then me and Tana always say our pregame prayer. So that's one of our go-tos.
All right, very nice, very nice. So you guys are at Skyline tonight. Let's talk about, since you're not a PO or pitcher only, what about where do you hit in the lineup?
I've been hitting 4-hole lately, so yeah.
What are you doing there to kind of get prepared on an at bat by at bat basis? I mean, in the dugout, what are you doing? What are you thinking about? Are you studying the pitcher?
Yeah, I'm just well, I get advice from the hitters before of what she's throwing, and then I mentally prepare. I know that I like the inside, so I think inside, middle of the plate, and then if I get 2 strikes on me, then I got to think outside. But I just think line drive and driving the ball, not anything in the air or anything. So
Did you have any personal or team goals coming into this season? Were there something that some goals you were trying to reach?
yeah, we want to get the district win again, but I really want to take our team to state. I think we have a great group of athletes, and I think we can do really good things this year. And yeah, we all want to go to state. That's always been our dream. So
Well, Riley, on behalf of Chevrolet and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations for being part of the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athletes of the Week.
thank you.
And now, Tana, tell us a little bit about what you do to kind of get prepared. Now, you're a sophomore, so tell us, first off, go back a little bit and tell us a little bit about how long you've been playing. You're an infielder slash catcher or vice versa, however you want to word that. But tell us a little bit about how you've been. Oh, okay.
I started playing around 8 years old. I also played on the local team with Riley and a couple other girls that actually play with us right now on our high school team. After about 4 years ish, we decided that we wanted to go even bigger and we had dreams for softball. And so we both played on a KC Peppers team. And then later, recently, a year ago, we merged with KC Peppers Wallace, which is just another bigger organization in the city. And it just brings you a lot of opportunities and stuff. And yeah, I've just been playing sports since then.
Nice. Now, is there any kind of rival? I mean, both you guys are hitting over 500. Okay, or both you ladies, I should say, are hitting over 500. Is there a little rivalry there? Do you hit third, Tana?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, tell us then. As you're getting prepared for an at bat, what are you studying? What are you looking for?
I try and take the first 2 batters, what they got. We have just a right-handed hitter, and then we got a slapper, so they obviously get 2 different pitches, with being a lefty and a righty. I really just try and make the adjustments myself. I know that an outside pitch is probably my weaker pitch, but I know what pitches I can execute and what I can take from the pitcher seeing them before, and just especially like second year, you know what they've thrown previous years before and stuff. And you just have to make the adjustments if they are throwing you the outside pitch, and you just have to make the adjustments.
What you got 3 home runs on the season, as I understand it. Do you remember each of those?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you when you made contact? Did you know they were gone, or were they? Did you kind of have to wonder?
The first one cleared the scoreboard, so
That's what I was gonna say. That was at
I
home.
knew that one was gone, the first one, but the second one was very strange. It hit actually the foul pole and came back in play, so I ran as if it was like a ball in play because I didn't really know, and then it ended up being a home run. And then the third one was against Buffalo, and it was kind of like a clutch hit, I guess, or whatever. And because we were down 2-1, and I hit a 2-run home run in the last inning, and then we held them in the bottom of the inning. So just the excitement from that home run was very, very.
Did you have, coming into the season, any personal or team goals?
Personally, I knew that I needed to step up more as a leader for taking on such a bigger role. I mean, the catcher sees the whole field and stuff. And just knowing we had that upcoming talent from the freshman class, that I had to kind of set the standard and show them like if they were playing varsity and stuff, just be a good leader and for someone to look up to. And then team goals, I would kind of balance off Riley. We definitely, our overall goal is to go to state, but I think like the coaches preach is to just take it one game at a time, and then the success of going to state will come.
Now take us through pregame as you guys are getting loosened up. Obviously, you're playing catch together. One's a catcher, one's a pitcher. What is that like? And are there days where you feel like, okay, Briley's really on, her ball's really moving? Are there days like that where either one of you can answer this, Briley or Tana, that you feel like, okay, she's gonna be hard to hit today?
Yeah, as the catcher, for sure. Like sometimes I'll miss a couple curveballs because it starts on the right, goes to the left, and then ends right and the left again. It's very hard to catch sometimes, but I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell when she's on, and it's definitely not a good day for the other team, for sure.
What's it like with the umpire behind you? What are you trying early on trying to work relationship with the umpire, maybe trying to get calls, or maybe also trying to protect him? What's that like? And do you have maybe a favorite umpire? And you don't have to name them, but I mean, do you have guys or ladies that you're comfortable with back there?
Yeah, it's very important of just kind of building that good connection or whatever, so that they like you. Because obviously, if you're not building that good connection, then you're not going to get the pitches you want. And so I just try and do that. Start of every game, be nice to them, make small talk. And I don't know if I have like a favorite, but I will say that at the Buffalo tournament, we had some pretty good umpires.
Very nice. Well, Tana, you as well, on behalf of Chevrolet and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being part of the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athletes of the Week.
Thank you.
I've got one more question for each of you, because I am a mandated reporter, and we'll start with Briley. Briley, do you wear your seatbelt?
Yes.
All the time?
Yes.
All right. Tana, do you wear your seatbelt all the time?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Well, ladies, congratulations. Coach, you as well. Do you wear your seatbelt all the time?
Absolutely.
This Be Safe, Be Smart, Be Here Tomorrow started in Lebanon, Missouri, because I had a couple of football players got in my car, and I was taking them around to a couple different places, and they got in, and as soon as they got in, they put their seatbelts on, and it was refreshing. And I asked them at the end of the day, I said, where did that come from? Is that your mom, your dad? And they said, well, no, but if Coach Christian sees us in town anywhere and we don't have our seatbelt on, our name goes up on the board, and we come in, we got to run reminders because he caught us without our seatbelt. And I thought, that's genius. So that's how it kind of got started. But again, Coach, thanks so much for helping set this up. Best of luck here forward, and maybe go get a district championship, and we'll get the whole team on next time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're watching the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here